Back with Pillars of Eternity, we're exploring the spooky tower where the zombies and monsters are coming from.
No problem. Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Yeah? Got it. Eh? Lava will be on seek.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready.
Yes? That's it!
Awesome. You're just putting arcane damper. Oh.
No problem.
Okay. Too many games right now where different saves for different things. The scroll contains a pen and ink diagrams of the Aegir device running through the tower. Despite Kobe's measure for carefully drawn details. Works of the Gwithin's a comprehensive guide. So they're trying to recreate the wheel, I think, is what they were trying to do. It backfired. There's nothing over here, right? Okay.
Let's try this configuration. Still nothing.
A man hunches over the strange mechanism, his spine a sharp ridge rising from his arched back. He's barely clothed in filthy rags, and the patches of skin you see are mottled green. A spoiled stench emanates from him. He's so intent on his work that he doesn't notice until your shadow falls over him. When he turns and sees you, he snarls and scuttles behind the Aegir pedestal. Only his bare teeth seem to have escaped decay. His eyes are yellow and bloodshot, but they flicker with intelligence. He averts his gaze and holds a hand in front of his face.
Shouldn't be here.
Tell me what happened here.
What? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Forgive me. Forgive me. Research. We came to do research on the tower. Some commission from gods. It hardly matters now.
Given the catastrophe that followed the commission, your research might matter a great deal. Keep talking, Adelheim.
Something happened on our 11th night. Lights in the sky and a static charge in the air. But we were so careful. We were staying in the chambers below. Trindig, my assistant, said he saw a robed figure lurking around the tower. Wore a mask. Carried knives at his sides. A trick of shadows, I told him. The next morning, we felt strange. Like we hadn't eaten in weeks. So dazed that we didn't at first notice the blood around our beds. The strange wounds that had appeared overnight. And the machine. This cursed spire, dormant for 2,000 years, lifeless through hundreds of our experiments, and we wake that morning to find it spinning on its own. On its own! How can we stop what we couldn't start? Years I've been doing this. Years. I know how these things work, but I don't know how this happened. Nowhere to go. That's the problem. Their souls are trapped here like flies in a jar, clinging to rotting meat.
Slow down. What does the machine have to do with souls?
No time to slow down. But I can explain. Hold a magnet over iron splinters and they stick, yes? Rub your hand over weir wool and the hair of your head will follow it. So it is with this machine.
He looks at you and runs his tongue along the edge of his fine, strong teeth. He quickly looks away.
It has the power to manipulate souls, but why? For what? And how many others lie buried in the ruins of Erglonfoth? No. Focus on this one. It's imprisoned our souls in our bodies. Cut the root between essence and flesh. Left a dwindling soul stuck in a shriveling husk.
So there was a stranger in the tower the night this happened.
I didn't see him. My assistant, he saw him. We laughed. Said he was spooked by the cemetery. Perhaps it was already too late. I don't know what he did. But by morning the machine was on and we were slain. People were already on the streets, complaining of neighbors and family members acting strangely.
What happened to the rest of your team?
By the time I realized what had happened, the district had already been sealed. So we fed when we needed, and locked ourselves in the tower to work. And then there came a time when the hunger struck, and there was hardly anyone left.
So that's why you're not like the ghouls in the street?
Not yet. But I will be. My body is dead. My soul, imprisoned in this corpse, only makes it seem otherwise. And as the body decays, so does the mind. Until nothing is left but the hunger. The only way to forestall the process is through a regular infusion of essence. Living flesh is the only ready supply. I'm not proud of any of it. Hunting men and women in the early days of the affliction. Picking off soldiers that came to investigate. But I'd do it again. I'll do it as long as I must to end this disaster. You could help. Help me end this. Help me find sustenance.
How can I help?
Not your help I need. It's Harridan, shrew. Squanders her research on frivolities, then refuses to make herself useful. Runes. The runes are the last part of the puzzle. Acantha knows them. She gives them to you, and you can turn the machine off. Release our souls.
He wasn't here the night the machine came on, staying with her patron somewhere near. Too good to be burdened with our ignorant company. I'll get the words from Acantha.
Yes. Acantha. She was here. In the district. Probably here still. Always prepared. Clever lady, that one. And perhaps you bring me something. Something to keep me sharp. Then I show you a secret about the machine. Something to make you strong.
Will he accept her answer? Let's go find Ithaca. See to the bottom. There's the way out. That humming is kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. It's gotta be that one. Oh, got a couple levels up. Migos. You are. Or about you? I'll wait till you both get it.
You can trust me.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready.
Hey,
Eh?
how may I help?
What?
Eh? No problem.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready.
Hey. Aye?
Eh?
Lafaru beyond seek.
Let's go! Settle! No problem.
I shall be discreet. That's unusual. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Yeah?
Hey,
I'm ready. I'm here.
yes? La Baru, be on seat!
Yeah?
Yes?
That's it!
No problem.
What do I want to go to first? Broken chairs, appended tables, and shared bases block the stairs. Splinter planks ship precariously.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready. 'Cause 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 I'm ready. '
Hey,
Yeah? Get on! Ha! Got Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
that's it!
No problem.
Theta, let us in. It's safe. Come out now. Open the door, Seda. The female Dargle sniffs the air, rolls around hissing, "Survivor!"
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready. Yeah?
Hey. Hi?
Let's go! No problem.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Another kitty. One line shines from behind the map. There's a ragged hole through the outside as if someone dug through. Finish exploring the house.
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Is there anything? Huh. A little girl cowers in the back of the tomb. Her face is streaked with dirt, and even in the shadows you can tell she's far too thin. She watches you, holding her breath. It's alright, you're safe. She inches into the candlelight. Her clothes are a little more than filthy rags now, but ripped and stained fabric looks like embroidered silk. You have to be quiet. Noise brings the hungry people. Medica, how did she survive in this place? My name is Seda. Are you hiding from them too? She watches the door of the vault, her eyes wide and careful. You're Seda. I came across some Dargles in a house. You saw Mother and Father? Emilio, how did you get away? Those aren't your parents anymore. She picks at a thumbnail, watching you. She nods slowly. Who are the hungry people? The ones outside. They don't sleep or die, but they eat. Tell me, what happened to you? Her eyes take on a distant look. Her legs start to tremble. You're frightened and you've been stuck here for far too long, but try to remember what happened before. She takes a deep breath and stares at the stone floor. There was a big noise and light in the sky. Everyone thought it was a storm, but then people started waking up. After they died, I mean. She twists her shredded sleeve into knots. Mother and Father and Amelia boarded up the door, but the hungry people found our house. They fought, but the hungry people always get up again. They broke through the door, and Mother told me to hide. Then I came here to hide, but the door got stuck, and I didn't know when it would be safe outside. You need to get out of here. Oh, where's your family? At the house. Mother told me to hide and not let anyone in. Then I heard a lot of noise, fighting, yelling. Then Mother told me to open the door again, but she didn't sound right. You need to get out of here. Is it safe? Are there hungry people out there? It's still dangerous, but the path to the main gate should be clear. Run for it. I won't let anything catch me, I promise. There we go.
Nice and quiet. Feeling the strain.
Oh, that's a cool one, actually. I'm gonna use that a lot. Alright, let's go to... Alright, I need to write down who's doing what.
Eh?
Survival, lore, lore mechanics, athletics, I kind of screwed that up. She's influx, so he's switching fully onto him. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Is I got it. Sorry. Survival. And then stealth. It doesn't do me any good to do anything like that. Lore. No.
How may I help?
Let's see. I'm gonna save it. Is that for... She's using two hands, so I'm gonna do that. Alright. Do I have to look at the... light armor? Who has light armor? Right. Leveled up. Did some gear upgrades. Get the answers we need.
No problem.
A woman bends over a roaring fireplace, feeding a splintered chair leg into it. As you get closer, you notice something unnatural about her, a certain pallor to her skin. Lack of movement beneath her flesh, even while her arms execute deft, efficient movements. Then you see the puckered flesh, ragged, bloodless over her heart. Careful, a durable sneer. This one thirsts for kith blood.
It's rude to stare, you know. Don't worry. I've no mind to start anything with you. After all, I've stayed in such good shape by choosing my meals carefully.
I need to... Who are you?
A survivor, by the grace of my own careful preparations. When I heard the claws scrabbling at the door outside, I took care of matters myself. And since then, I've been careful to keep myself fresh and fed.
I saw you in a vision. There's something you need to do for me.
Believe me, I've heard that line before.
I need the words that operate the Igwithian machine of the tower.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he? I can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is, or why it is.
You feel a hot core of pride smoldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
Tell me the tower's name.
Ter Nuneth. It's called Ter Nuneth. They built the machine atop it to contain souls, hold them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Dyrwood, are relays, built to move souls.
How do you operate the machine atop Ter Nuneth?
Back to these tinker's concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
I'd release them.
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that writhes and squeals within her. Here, I have specimens of plenty and time enough to observe them all. It's every scientist's dream. My answer is no. I'm gonna extinguish her pride. The vampire doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squalling, burning mass. However, it sears your very bones. You jump back, crying out in pain. I won't abandon this opportunity. These souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. Hoarding knowledge is pointless. Nothing is more important. We gather, study, and through it transcend the thousands of sectoid lies that brought us to us. And who will know about it? The pride thing flickers as the flames run a debate. All I've learned, years of studying the Igwithian language. No one understands it better than me. That counts for something. You force your essence around the burning lump inside her, but it scorches you. Your flesh is whole and unmarked as you run back, but nevertheless stings at the memory of the heat. Your opportunities here are finite. One day that knowledge will die with you. You're wrong. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. They will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened diamond hard rock. You cast it away where it melts into the darkness.
So be it. My studies and efforts shall grow through yours. These are the words you need.
Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through your head, but they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than Acantha has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Ingwith and once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind. You understand far more than I ever did. Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
You said the other towers around the Dyrwood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Ingwithians have wanted to do that? Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wish. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I do not know. So what do I do now with the tower that I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes. The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle. But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls. It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
If only we could get all the Animasters together in one place, perhaps we could destroy their souls as well. I still don't understand why the Ingwithians would want to build a machine that tethers souls. Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one. We now see the Ingwithians as masters of soul manipulation, but they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment. Remind me, how do you know so much about this tower? I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Eldhelm try to read them like instruction manuals, and in doing so, they miss their true meaning completely. So explain exactly how the control words work. Harnessing the power of Tir Noneth is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and their meanings. You can speak them, and the tower shall obey. That's all, thanks. Save before I do something stupid.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment. I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Oh my god. You're not one of Acantha's servants. Please, you've got to get us out of here. What happened to you? We were just groundskeepers. When the district fell into chaos, Acantha took us in. Said we'd be safe until the Knights got things under control. Said she locks us in here every week. One of those monsters who serves her comes in and takes one of us away. I don't know what she's doing, but sometimes we can hear the screams. The way to the district exit should be safe. Go, now. Thank you, we'll never forget this. She's gonna be pissed. Can you say anything about that?
Always a pleasure to speak with someone who appreciates
Ah. Lord. Earned 777. Outstanding. I have one that's being worked on. 24 hours. Ahem looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely. Sores have eaten away patches of his skin into his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
Jagged Adra pillar rises in front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with runes which you can now understand. You recognize the words ends and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. You also recognize by an inscription that the manner in which you could turn the dials as a means of throttling the device. We'll end it. As the command words leave your lips, the dial sinks into the Adra under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades from the machine as it falls dormant.
Still and silent. It's finally over.
It is. So... Okay, so that's done. Alright. Oh, because I'm dumb. I'm click and leave like it's leave the thing, but I'm just leaving the conversation. God, I'm stupid sometimes. Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You are summoned to Hadrid House where Lady Webb wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. The head of Dunred Rose Spy Network. Why would she be looking for you? How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Webb. She knows everything. Tell me about Lady Webb. Do you not know Lady Webb? Well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of Dunred Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passerby with suspicion. Quietly he continues, she's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away and she's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone could tell. Lorne thinks keeping us safe, pulling strings behind the throne too, it's said. Has a ring of ciphers doing their bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country before you go asking the gods for forgiveness. Best you ask Lady Webb first. And what's Dunred Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hadrid House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make pretty good guesses as to why. And where can I find Hadrid House? In Brackenbury, my lady, at the southwest corner. Very well. There, that's the nice lady who helped me. And thank the Iron Arm for it. We'll get you sorted at the keep.
Hail, traveler.
I see the stench hasn't driven you away yet. Okay, I've already done all that. Farewell. It's done. The tower, it's up. Does this mean that the curse on Heritage Hill is lifted? Wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it'll be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in the district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. So let's see. Brackenburn, there's a gift. See, I still want to explore all of that. Let's go to Brackenburn. There it is. You know the road, man. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than the emotion itself. It wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tense, a look of concern playing across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
They lie.
They speak out of concern for you. Now tell me, is there something to their concerns?
The pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth is grown dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
I've done something unforgivable. The apparition exhales slowly, and its lips press together, a sympathetic rapport in its eyes. It places its hand on your shoulder.
I see. And you would cast yourself out, is that it?
What I've done, no god would have me now.
If you believe that, then I have failed you as a teacher. There are many gods so that all people are looked after, no matter who they are or what they've done. The only ones who need fear anything are those who abandon their gods, thinking all is lost. But for those who beg help and forgiveness, the gods always provide.
Only for the deserving.
I will tell you the truth. There may be some among the gods who would see you punished. But after punishment comes absolution, redemption. Whatever stain there is upon your soul, the gods can wash it clean. But you must dedicate yourself to them in return. That is what makes one deserving. Will you return the faith they put in you?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm, soothing. It is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Alright. You're gonna be yeah, let's reach for your soul. You see a woman, dark skinned, taut with worry, moving aft. She scales the rigging and shouts frantically at the crew. The ship isn't turning fast enough. She looks at the captain, gaping soundlessly as the approaching vessel. Her hands blister from the descent as she jumps from rope to rope, screaming at him to take action, take charge, do something. What is she paying for if not to defend her ship from pirates? With a squeal as ladders are thrown across the ship's border, she sprints below decks. taking the steps 3 at a time until she reaches the cargo hold. Scrabbling amongst the containers, she searches until she finds it, a blunderbuss, fully loaded. Someone grabs her from behind. She throws up her knee, whirls around and shoots. The force sends her spine first into the wall, but her assailant falls to the ground with half a head and without an arm. Dragging herself up the stairs, she reloads and engages the enemy force with her crew. She cocks an eyebrow as the pirates drop left and right. Clearly, this was more than they bargained for when they chose her ship. Yep, it was. Alright, this is where we're going.
Welcome.
Oh. Excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted the curse on Heritage Hill? My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has trusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. You are quite William. Now I must be off. Farewell. Did it go in the stash, or did it go... Can I rest here? I don't think it will. Okay. Alright. But yeah, this is where we're going to stop. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you are, you know what to do. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really means a lot. Helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Till next time, love you guys. Y'all are the best. See you soon. Bye for now.